you're anything like me, every so often you have the thought, I wonder what else I could be doing to help my business's SEO. Well, today I've got a great piece for you. It's not technical, it's not complicated, and it actually doesn't cost any money. So here's the short answer. Once a month, sit down for 1 hour, have a coffee, and write a piece of material for your website. That's it. You could end the video here. That's the whole advice. Okay, to elaborate, what I mean here is write an article, a newsletter, a memo, a case study, or a portfolio piece that'll end up being featured on your website. I'll explain why this is worth an hour of your time. If you stick around to the very end, I'll even include my ultimate tip for building out your business's online presence. If you're a local business owner or a leader, it's likely that you possess a pretty unique set of knowledge in your industry. That being said, there's people out there who would enjoy hearing what you have to say. So by taking a moment to share your thoughts, experiences, wisdom, and education, you're positioning yourself and your business as an industry expert. Doing this drives traffic to your company's website and leaves a lasting impression with those people around you. And over time, this essentially becomes your reputation. You become somebody that people genuinely want to align themselves with. I'll give you an example of what I do, and then we can break it down of how to pull this off in under an hour. So personally, I started LaunchKit in 2020, and since then I've developed a really unique skill set around small business marketing, technology, productivity, and small team leadership. Thankfully, I also happen to be quite passionate about these topics. So because of my developed knowledge and passion, I will write articles and portfolio pieces on LaunchKit's website. Recently, I wrote some stuff about crafting your online presence, how to track your business's metrics using a scorecard, and I highlighted some of our recent work with a local company, Biked. So that's how I've personally found success writing content. Now I'd like to break down how you can make this happen too. Step 1, we need to make an ongoing list of topics that you'd be interested in writing about. Basically, anytime you have an idea, we need to get it added to this list. For LaunchKit, we use ClickUp for this. Some other apps that would work well would be Notion, Things3, Apple Notes, or honestly, even a Moleskine notebook would work. So once we have our list populated with some ideas, let's now select a topic for next month. If you want to get ahead, you could also pick topics for, say, the next 2 or 3 months. Now you'll want to find the best time to sit down and write this article. The key here is being in tune to what time of day you write best. This helps ensure that you actually enjoy doing the writing. For me, my writing time's early in the mornings. I make coffee, I sit on the couch, and I actually type a rough draft of the article using my phone on Notion. At this point, I'm really just focused on getting my thoughts down on paper, kind of like stream of consciousness style. Then once my thoughts are complete, I'll honestly just close the app and just walk away. Usually I'll go take a shower or have breakfast. When the time's right, I'll revisit my rough draft, and at this point I'm on the computer. At this stage, I'm basically revising verbiage and adding in images, links, videos, and the article is basically starting to take shape. If you have a team who can help you with this, now would be the time at which you would hand it over to the marketing team or the web designer so that they could put the finishing touches on the article and upload it to the company's website. Fun fact, if you are looking for help with this part of it, send us a message. We actually provide this service to our clients via the web membership program. Honestly, that's it. If you stick to this routine and you do that once a month, at the end of the year, you're gonna have 12 genuine articles written by you, not an AI robot, that you're actually proud of. And these type of articles are great because they have a longer shelf life than social media posts. It makes them an asset for years to come. On a big scale, it's like how Jim Collins wrote Good to Great in 2001, and it's still highly relevant today. Didn't ever think you'd be an author, did you? Well, now you are. Alright, so I thought I'd also include 5 pro tips that have really helped me along the way, and maybe they would help you too. Alright, number 1, setting up a catch-all list for your ideas. For me, this is Things3. I have the app on all my devices, so whenever an idea comes to mind, I can basically just write it down with no friction. The purpose here is honestly just to get the idea recorded, and then you can build upon it later. Number 2, we want to set up a recurring calendar event or to-do list item to help you remember to do this routine on a monthly basis. I use Google Calendar and Things3 for this part. Number 3, really thinking about finding the best time for you to write. If you create a little routine that you look forward to, you'll enjoy the process and therefore have a higher chance of being consistent. For me, I look forward to the early morning because everything's quiet, no messages are being sent yet. It's the perfect time to take it easy and honestly see where my thoughts go. Number 4, find a writing method that works really well for you. Like I said before, I do the first draft on my phone using Notion. The idea here is that my Mac is a little too powerful, that I can get caught up in formatting, notifications, other apps, yeah. So when I'm on my phone, I'm basically just stream of conscious style writing down my thoughts. I don't even use like spell check or anything. I'm seriously just like getting it all out at this stage. Number 5, last tip, don't get caught up too much in the technical hurdles of this entire process. If you've got a team in place, trust them to put the final touches on it, making it SEO optimized and formatted. That's how they provide value. You provide value from being the unique set of knowledge that you have. Right people, right seats. I hope you found this information inspiring, clear, and tangible. Writing was never something that I enjoyed in school, but once I began to develop my own industry knowledge, I found writing to be a wonderful way to share my thoughts with those around me, including you. Alright, if you've made it this far, I will share with you my ultimate tip for building out your business's online presence across marketing channels. Write the blog article, post it on your website. Then make a full-length YouTube video like this one talking about the topic and post that on your company's website. Then you can compose an email newsletter using about like 50% of the blog info and let the reader know they can visit your YouTube or blog to learn more. Then craft at least 2 to 3 social media posts based on, say, 25% of the article and post that on LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram. Think of it as like a trailer. If you manage to do all this, congratulations, you have successfully taken a multi-channel marketing approach. You are now light years ahead of your competition. I appreciate you tuning into this month's video. I had a great time putting this one together. I want to give a special thank you to Noah for the editing, Haley for the social media posts, and Mackenzie for the web design work. We couldn't pull this off without you guys, so I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.